Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure review. Okay, so with the upcoming release of the new Godzilla and Kong new Empire film, I've gotten the kaiju bug. So it's like I'm either hunting down all these crazy monster toys, or I'm just going into my collection and pulling out a bunch of my older ones. So this is something that it's surprisingly really old. This came out back in 2003. So you're looking at an action figure that's I'm not terrible at math. It's was it now 2024? Yeah, so it's like 21 years old. It's crazy to think that this thing is old enough to like drive a car in the States. It's a fantastic looking figure, and right now it's also dripping wet because it was covered in dust, and I had to like scrub it down and wash it off before I filmed this video. And apparently I didn't do a good job of drying it off because it's like dripping water everywhere. But nonetheless, we're going to take a look at it. It's a fantastic soft vinyl action figure. If you're familiar with the Godzilla toys that Playmates has been putting out the last few years, you'd be very at home with this. And it's dripping wet again. So this is about 9 inches tall. It's made of a soft vinyl. And even though it's soft vinyl, the detailing on it is just amazing. It's such a simple and basic toy. You know, the articulation is probably like, I think 3 points or 4 points of articulation. Or you have the tail here, there's 2. Swivel at the waist, that's 3. And then the arms are 4 and 5. And 6, the head does move. But this is great. You know, it's Mechagodzilla from the early 2000s. And it's one of my favorite pieces in my monster collection. Back in the day, there was a Japanese toy store at the local Japanese market, and they carried a lot of import toys. And this was like something I picked up, and it's just amazing. I always regretted that I never bought like a Godzilla to like complement the piece. But I was always just so enamored with Mechagodzilla's design. You know, for me, just being a fan of like robots and like dinosaurs and Godzilla, the idea of Mechagodzilla always fascinated me when I was younger. And it's just really nice. The sculpting and detailing is amazing. You know, keep in mind this toy is 21 years old, and it's soft vinyl, and it's great. It's such a large piece too, coming in at 9 inches. I mean, Playmates does produce stuff that kind of rivals this, but I don't think it's anything of this quality. And it's superb. Stuff like this might be hard to find on the secondary market. I was on eBay trying to hunt this guy down just to see what the current market price was, and I couldn't find him. But at the same time, you have companies like Bandai, who to this day, you know, they're still putting out a lot of Godzilla toys, and they do have their movie monsters line, which is amazing. But those figures, they're much smaller. I want to say they're about maybe 5.5 to 6 inches tall. And you know, with monster toys and kaiju, you really want figures and toys that feel large, and this definitely fits the bill. It's such an impressive looking piece. He's very photogenic. You know, just you can look at him at any angle and just be in awe of all the detail and the presentation. It's so well done. And I like, again, you know, I was just such a huge fan of Mechagodzilla's design as when I was younger. You know, back in the day when I was like in high school and in college, I was very much into like anime and mech design, and for me, Mechagodzilla was just awesome. You know, for me, I was a big fan of like the Transformers character Trypticon, and you know, for me, Mechagodzilla is like the OG robot kaiju dinosaur. So, all right, so enough nostalgia. I just wanted to share this with you. You know, for me, it's just a trip down memory lane. But if you're like a younger collector, or if you're an older collector, and if you were around during this time period, you know, this might bring back some memories. If you're a younger collector, you know, this gives you an idea of the kind of toys that we had to deal with back in the day. You know, sometimes we got stuff that was like duds and lemons. Other times we got gems like this one. All right, so let's wrap this video up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. All right, later.